This is another way I like to work with figure candles because you can use a male or female candle as a representation of yourself or whoever it is that you're working on. I couldn't find my tripod today, so please excuse the angle. But what I'm doing is she's being dressed in red palm wax. Palm wax intensifies and increases the energy. It sort of amplifies the other ingredients that you're using. So if I want something to have more of an intense, or just you want the spell to be stronger overall, I will first anoint the candle in red palm wax. You can find this at your local health food store. It is for cooking. It's safe to consume. Whole Foods carries it. Depending on where you live, I'm trying to think. Sprouts if you're in Los Angeles, but Whole Foods is, or Lason's here in LA is your best bet for finding it, or you may have to order it online, but it is pure organic red palm wax. I'm wearing a latex glove because palm wax does stain. It reminds me of turmeric in a way. It wipes off of surfaces pretty well, but it does stain the skin. And give me 1 second. Sorry, you guys, but I just got my nails done, so I don't really want to mess up my gel. But if you wipe it off fairly quickly, then you should be okay. All right, moving on. So this is a green figure candle anointed in palm wax. It's not all, you know, nothing fancy, but just rubbed down. I did it from the bottom up. That is to draw in, because I'm dressing this candle for a client who is wanting some prosperity work done. She's trying to get a raise at her job. She's actually trying to get a certain position at her job, so we're doing this. I just added some money oil. Let me see, where we go. Yeah, some money drawing oil. This is the one that I make and that I sell. So I added some money drawing oil, and I just did that really quickly from the bottom up, mainly because I don't want to end up taking off too much of the palm wax, since we're going to need that. All right, so cinnamon, powdered cinnamon. I'll show you a quick way that I dress with cinnamon. There's no right or wrong way. This is just how I do it. Nothing fancy. If my altar wasn't full of candles, I'd be doing it over there, but I have work going, so I can't show that to you guys. Bottom up, front, turn her around. I'm a little particular with certain things. It's always going to be clockwise for drawing in. Every motion, everything that you do to this candle, the way you dress it, the way you turn it, the way you write on it, all of that plays a part, so be mindful of that. All right, so cinnamon for attraction and money, using 5-finger grass. Again, from the bottom up. It may not stay on this candle completely. That's okay, because the plate that she goes on is going to have some money drawing herbs. So I just did that on the front because it's not going to stay on the back. And then glitter. I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm so sorry. The light from my kitchen window. And then glitter is for attracting. Glitter is for abundance and prosperity, bringing in money. I'm a little heavy-handed. She's all glittered up, but she's pretty. Yeah, buddy. I like it. I'm going to try to get some on the back, some glitter, since I have a little extra here, without compromising the integrity of what I've already put on the front of the candle. And do this, you know, however you can. The glitter part, I'm not so particular about. But again, I still always try to do things in a clockwise motion. Okay, and then I'm going to show you, I'm going to put this on a plate, put the other herbs around it, and then I'll be right back and I'll show you what the finished product looks like. When you get ready to light your candle, you can say a simple prayer, state your request out loud, an affirmation, or I like to work from the Book of Psalms. The Book of Psalms, if you're not familiar, that is found in the Bible. Psalm number 109. I like the entire one, but verse 17 through 24 is to overcome cross conditions pertaining to finances. Psalm number 108, I believe, but I might double check that. I also like to use Psalm number 70 for anything pertaining to money and prosperity. Okay, so we're back. I finished dressing the money drawing candle that I did. One thing I forgot to mention is I also use juniper berries. You can use them in form of oil or the actual little berries, but I dropped some juniper oil on her. As you see, she's covered in glitter. We've got some whole allspice, shredded money, green glitter, dollar signs. You can see those. And then I sprinkled some brown sugar. For me personally, I feel that working with sugar produces results faster than honey. That's in my own experience. Some people work with honey and get results very quickly, but the purpose of using sugar or honey is they're both known for drawing in money from sweet places. As we all know, it's important to be very specific with your money work or with any type of working, and because she is trying to get a raise at work, some bonuses, she works on commission, so she needs more customers, more sales basically in order to get her bonuses. And some of the higher ups that are in charge of paying her are men, and that's where we added some Jezebel root down here because she wants them to be willing to pay her a little bit more. The reason, I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. The reason why I use honey and sugar is because we want the money to come from sweet places. We, don't want some tragic workers' comp accident to occur and you get some windfall through a lawsuit or something like that. So it is important to be specific. And sugar also, confectional sugar, is that what it's called? Confetti sugar, the powdered sugar. Wait, yeah, I don't know. But that powdered sugar is good for filling in places, filling in the gaps, getting into places. So for an example, in this case, if there was maybe bonuses or commission that should have came to her and didn't, sugar kind of gets into those places where there's lack or something missing and fill in and draw in what you need from every avenue. It's really known to be used in love spells, but you can also use it for money. I hope that made sense. Okay. I also have her next to a Saint Expedite candle. This actually, this candle is just on my altar and I burn it for just my clients in general. So when I'm doing spiritual work, I always keep a Saint Expedite candle so that their results manifest quickly. Of course, I have my own personal candles in the background for prosperity, but I always have a saint candle overseeing my client work as well. So, all right, you guys. So that's how you dress a prosperity candle. This can be used for many, many different ways of drawing in money. It just so happened that this client is looking for an increase from her employer, but she's open to other avenues. And let's see, I think I listed all the ingredients. So once again, cinnamon, palm wax, red palm oil, powdered cinnamon, green glitter, juniper, and money drawing oil. We've got brown sugar, whole allspice, shredded money from the Federal Reserve Bank, and Jezebel root. If for some reason, you're in a place where whoever is in charge of paying you is a woman, then you can use Queen Elizabeth root, and that's not gender specific, that's just for the working. All right, my loves, if you have questions, let me know. Talk later.